Welcome, dear sensitive soul. Do you see the strength in your sensitivity? Have you been told that you're too sensitive? Do you believe that your sensitivity is not a weakness, but a secret superpower? The world tells you to toughen up. My message is to lean into being sensitive. Forget about having a thick skin. Your sensitive heart is your greatest asset. It's not a weakness. It's your hidden power. You deserve to feel empowered. I received so many positive comments from my first video on sensitivity that it inspired me to create another one that goes a little bit deeper. I'll put a link to the first video in the description below. So if you need a reminder of your secret inner superpower, if you are ready to feel proud of your sensitivity, then sit back, relax, and enjoy. Before we dive in to this relaxing video, I have something really exciting to share with you. I've just launched my brand new website. It's the best place for us to connect even further. If you're enjoying these videos and want to go deeper, then my free newsletter is for you. When you sign up, you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. Plus, you'll immediately unlock a subscriber exclusive video called Ultimate ASMR Sleep Hypnosis: 3 Cozy Dream Worlds. Imagine drifting off to sleep on a relaxing evening train rolling through the countryside, or next to a cozy campfire deep in a beautiful forest, or communing with an ancient and magical dream tree, all in one video. It's 51 minutes of pure relaxation. And it's my special thank you for joining the community. Signing up is super easy. Just click the link in the description below. First, let's take a moment to breathe slow and deep. Check in on your neck and shoulders and see how they feel. You can stretch your neck a bit and roll your shoulders and see if there's any tension there. See if you can relax them a little bit more. Check in on your forehead, your eyes, and your jaw. And let them let go and slowly relax. See if there's any tension in your hands. Now settle in and get comfortable. As a sensitive person, the world can feel overwhelming at times. Our society puts so much value on being tough and unemotional, and sensitivity is seen as the opposite, which means it's seen as a weakness, as less than, as just plain wrong. But what if sensitivity isn't a weakness at all? What if it's actually a misunderstood strength that's desperately needed in the world? Let's think about this for a minute. What does it mean to be sensitive? It means you are deeply attuned to the world around you. You experience emotions fully. You deeply care about people, about animals, the environment, justice, and beauty, just to name a few. The capacity to care and to feel deeply is not a flaw or a mistake. That capacity has guided many of the greatest artists and writers and teachers and humanitarians and leaders of the most important social movements in history. If you read about these kinds of people, you'll see that they often have the same sensitivities as you. But while all that is true, I don't want you to misunderstand me. I'm not saying life as a highly sensitive person or an empath is easy. In my experience, it can be very inconvenient. But your superpowers as a sensitive person are so valuable. They are the qualities people in your life who get you often come to appreciate and even rely on. So we're going to talk about the 5 superpowers of sensitive people. One of the most important strengths is your depth of experience. Sensitivity allows you to experience life in all its fullness. You can appreciate the small joys and quiet moments. You notice the beauty in everyday activities. Your life can be richer, more nuanced, more meaningful because you are sensitive. You are never just skimming the surface of things. You dive deep into the ocean of human experience. And that is a gift and a superpower. Let's talk about empathy. This applies more to empaths, which are like a subset of highly sensitive people, but in my experience, all sensitive people have a deep level of empathy. Have you noticed that you can step into someone else's shoes and feel what they are feeling, understand what they're going through, and see the world through their eyes from their perspective? Does it surprise you that the vast majority of people in the world cannot do this? That they would never even think of doing this? And yet you've probably done it your whole life, since you were very young, whether you wanted to or not. It just happens, doesn't it? Empathy is a powerful strength, because in a world that feels disconnected most of the time, you can be the bridge. You can connect with people on a profound level. You can truly listen to them and offer them comfort and understanding and genuine support. Not many people can actually do that. And then there's creativity. Sensitivity can be a wellspring of creativity. You are moved much more than others by the beauty of simple, everyday things, by the expression of real emotion, by the human experience in all of its complexity. Your experience of life, what others see as mundane and even boring, it fuels your imagination, your artistic expression, your ability to see things in new and innovative ways. And how about resilience? Can sensitivity make you more resilient? I talked earlier about how sensitive people feel things very deeply, which is a strength. But we all know it can also make life very challenging. When you feel emotions so deeply, you also have the capacity to move through emotions quickly, while everyone else is busy suppressing and running away from their feelings. You are experiencing them. You have the capacity to handle a lot of challenging emotions very quickly. You probably do this every day without even realizing how powerful that is and how different that is from other people. And if you feel like emotions get backed up quickly inside you, know that you can learn to process and understand your emotions at all new levels. I'm going to talk about that more in later videos. There is one strength that I've never heard connected to sensitivity, but I think it's something that is very powerful, and that is presence. Most people are constantly rushing, always thinking about the next thing. But sensitive people have a remarkable ability to be right here, right now, because you're so attuned to your senses and to your feelings and to the subtle energies around you. You naturally inhabit the present moment more fully than others do. You notice the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your tea, the sound of the wind in the trees, the feeling of your breath moving in and out. This is not how most people experience the world. And your ability to put all of your focus on another person and truly be there for them and hold space for them. Your mind is not wandering. You're not thinking about what you're going to say next. The power of that presence that you bring is why people call you when they're hurting or struggling with something. Your ability to be present for other people is a real gift. I hope that you can see that you have at least a few of these superpowers. Sometimes we are unaware of the things that we are really good at because they come so naturally, and maybe because our culture does not celebrate them very much. So try to observe yourself for the next few days and take notes on any of the superpowers I talked about. See which ones you use every day without even noticing it. But sometimes, even knowing that sensitivity is a superpower, it can be hard to feel strong. If you're struggling with feeling confident or strong, that's completely understandable. But even in those moments, the truth remains. You are strong. You have so much inner strength, even if it's sometimes hidden beneath things like fear. Feeling fear does not mean you are weak. You have so much strength within you. And sometimes hearing positive words and repeating them can help to gently remind you of that truth. So let's say some affirmations. You can repeat them softly after me, either out loud or just in your mind. Just breathe slow and deep. Relax and let these words sink in. My sensitivity is a source of power. I am strong even when I don't feel it. I am worthy of love and belonging. just as I am. My empathy makes the world a kinder place. One more time. My sensitivity is a source of power. I am strong even when I don't feel it. I am worthy of love and belonging just as I am. My empathy makes the world a kinder place. Now just take a moment now and let those affirmations settle in within you. You are on a journey of self-discovery, healing, and empowerment. And your sensitivity is not a burden to carry, but a compass to guide you, a light to illuminate your path. It's okay not to have it all together all the time. It's okay to not have it all figured out. Try to honor your feelings. Try to acknowledge your superpowers. And more than anything, try to remember to be kind to yourself always. You are doing amazing just by being you. And your sensitivity is a precious gift to the world. Just relax now and let that feeling of gentle empowerment and maybe a little self-acceptance wash over you. You are wonderful. You are valuable. You are compassionate. You are creative. You are deeply connected to yourself and to the world around you. And if you don't feel that way right now, just know that because you are sensitive, you have the capacity to own all of these superpowers and many more. Be patient with yourself. You are so worthy of love and care and support. You are worthy of healing, and your sensitivity is so needed in the world right now. If you are interested in more videos about sensitivity, please let me know in the comments and share any questions or thoughts in the comments or on my new website. Thank you so much for being here. Be well, sensitive soul, and take good care.